If you have fine motor control in your digits, these babies, which I do. Alrighty, what up y'all? So it's time for my critique review of the Ride Like a Pro course that I just took again. I think I did a review on it the first time I took it, but I took it again, so I'm gonna review it again. Who am I to review the course? Just like anybody else who does anything. I'm a consumer of a product or service or good, and they serviced me quite well. Anyway, I'm gonna critique myself first, and let's go from there. So first of all, I would like to say I'm a much better rider than I was the last time I took the course. Therefore, I think, in my own personal opinion, that I'm a much better student than I was the last time because I understand the tips, tricks, techniques, and I have a higher skill level than I did when I first took the course, and that therefore makes me be able to relate more to what the instructors are trying to get. I can see what the other students were doing. I can see their frustration. I remember that anger the last time I took the course because I should be able to do this. I've been riding my bike for this long, and I should be able to. You can't. And one of my fellow airmen, if you will, was getting pretty frustrated. She was mad that she couldn't get the bike to do what she wanted it to do. Her body was telling it was doing, but her mind was telling her no. And I told her, it's your first time, bro. You got to get these jitters out of your system. You have not practiced these things on a regular basis or ever, and you're not going to get it on your first day. However, this course also teaches you to get over that initial fear, embarrassment of the lack of skill, and therefore pushes you to be a better rider, which it did for me the last time, and I returned a better rider. Therefore, I was a better student, and I think the course and the instructors showed that, right? I got my kudos, and I earned them, so I'm going to take them, and I appreciated it. Now to the instructors in the course, Cliff. They're both 50-50 instructors. Cliff was the thinner gentleman. He's 70 years old, still looks amazeballs. He can manipulate that motorcycle like no other. Nobody's business he can manipulate that. Like, did I say you can hear it? Did I say you should know? No, because it ain't your business. But he can do it. Gary is also awesome. They've both been instructors and former motorcycle police officer, motor instructors for 30-something years. Forever. Lots of respect to those actual police motorcycle riders, because those dudes can give a motorcycle to business. They can manipulate the thing, and those big motorcycles scare me. I know I ride this thing, it's about 400 and something pounds. With me on top of it, it's about 6 something, and I do pretty well. Not the best, definitely not the worst, and those things scare me. 700-800 pounds of straight motorcycle. Yes, the concept is the same. 2 wheels, chassis, center of gravity, balance load, all that jazz, but to move those big ass motorcycles around the way that I move this much smaller, more nimble bike, fantastic. So on a rating scale, maybe 1 to 10ish, I'd give it an 8, 9. Honestly, it's a fantastic course for any beginner, any experienced rider, because of the things that I said before. It will humble you, and it will tell you, it will show you that you really don't know how to ride the bike as well as you think you do. Even I don't still, and I practice a lot. I'm nowhere near the way Cliff can ride it. And if you've seen the videos of the Ride Like a Pro course that I broke up or put on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or wherever they are, that dude is great. Even one of the last bonus footage clips, he was just stopping that bike. Boom. Just done. I'm moving right now. The concept is he wasn't, and I have trouble doing that. I can do it, but not as well as him. On a big ass motorcycle, by the way. I just wish they would have changed one of the few things that they said that I know to be objectively false, right? It is proven. I've done it. I've seen it done. I do it. Is when they said that if you use the front brake during slow speed maneuvers, Gary said you will experience a sudden and traumatic horizontal view change, which means you're going to bust your ass. And I get what they're trying to do. I get the concept. I get it's probably not in the curriculum to teach it that way because they are very rear brake focused. But if you looked at any of my previous videos, I mean, if you scroll for 2 seconds on any of my pages, when I'm doing voiceovers with my slow speed stuff in the parking lots, I switch from front brake to rear brake to front brake. I never really use them both at the same time unless I'm coming to a complete stop, but I effectively use the front brake a lot. Much more control with the rear. Much more ability to finesse. It gives me, I think something's going on with the rear brake. It's not as powerful as the front, so it doesn't give you that sudden stop if you use too much, brake pressure. If you use too much brake pressure in the rear, you can still kind of overpower it with the rear wheel a little bit, and it's just not as jerky. But if you have fine motor control in your digits, these babies, which I do, I'm not going to go down, which I do on my lady, if she wants. But on regular terms, I'm not going down if I use my front brake because I practiced the skill. The only thing I wish they would change, other than that, the course is absolutely great. If you have one in your area, any type of advanced riders course, me personally, if you take any advice from me, which I don't normally give, but I'm just saying, I suggest you take it. Even if you think you're the best, if you're the bee's knees, if you're the tits, everybody likes better tits, you can get better, right? So, love the course. Appreciate those guys allowing me to film and put it up on the YouTubes. If they offer it again for free, I'm going to take it. If they don't, I'll probably still take it again. Maybe not next year. I would like to take another course. There's not very much offered in Michigan that I'm aware of, and also I don't need to take it for my certification or keep myself current on base. But they're fun, and if I can go free, I mean, why wouldn't I? So, anyway, thanks for watching. If you're stuck around this long, I'm going to continue yapping on some other subject. I'm going to continue riding and looking for places that are abandoned so I can do more slow speed stuff, which is the main focus of my content right now. Got to do it while it's warm, because when wintertime comes, it's back to drone footage and, yeah. Alright, I'm done.